Hello everyone. This is the presentation video for the RE to NFA conversion project. So, before we start, we'll show how the program performs. First is it will ask the user for a regular expression. So, for an example, we will do A plus B, which is a union of A and B. So, don't mind this. First, this is for debugging and later para mag-explain. So as you can see here, it has a starting state of Q4 and the final state of Q5. And here we have the transition function printed nicely. So it also generates a graph, an NFA graph that um, every time every time it accepts a valid regular expression. So this is the image that will be generated. So as you can see here that uh, this can be interpreted as that it will accept any string that either starts with A or B. So you can test this out here in CLI. So if you input here AB, that would be false. But if you input either A or B, it will return true. So both these are valid, but this is invalid. So it works, and now we will proceed to explaining how we got this output. Mm, a challenge I experience here is that when receiving a user input, there had to be a way for me to like handle parentheses and um, make sure to prioritize those before performing operations. So, for example, we have um, A plus B, and we also have A plus A, or let's say plus C. So this means that you need first to do A plus B before you plus C. So here in the graph, you can see here that this entire the parenthesis union is performed first, like right here, right? It's performed first before it's unionized with C. So the way I did that is by performing or by using the wait, shunting yard algorithm in order for me to utilize stacks as a way of like prioritizing operations. So for the codes, the library I use is the an automata library and the GraphBiz for graphing that NFA. So we have here a counter because Python works differently from Java. So there had to be like a dedicated counter function, and this one is for determining if a character is not an operator. This is for also part of a way to easily perform operations, right? So if you perform concatenation, like if you just input AB, it will add dots between it so that it signifies that it's a concatenation operation. And here we have the postfix or the shunting yard algorithm to convert the rejects itself into uh, somewhat like this, right? It will have the operators at the very end and have the symbols that you will operate on before it and store it in a list. So as you can see here, it reads first the parentheses. So it will now try and look for other symbols, and uh, especially this closing parenthesis as well. So as you can see here, it detects A here, and it will just append it directly back to the list, output list. And as you can see here, it detects the plus, but the thing is, it also has to find the right side of that plus first. So it finds B, and after it finds B, it will now append the operator, right? So uh, this goes on for all symbols. So it detects here the C, I think. Yes, it detects here the C. Or no, no, no. It detects the plus first, and then it detects the C also. So after it puts C in, it will then know that to put the operator. So what does this do for us, right? So you can imagine this as a kind of stack, right? Where the stack first goes into the last element in the list, which is how we we for perform the like making I mean making the transition function for the NFA from an RE. So as you can see here, this is now the new string that we have generated. So first we'll explain this one. Like this one is just a simple function for merging multiple dictionaries. So it's very simple to understand. And here we have the symbol fragment, which is basically just the it's just making this particular transition function when you are given a symbol. And concatenation, of course, is just making it's basically just a concatenation, right? Like you have here Q to Q, and then you have NT, then something like this. Yeah, I'll just do that. And of course, we have the reunion. We'll just make a transition function, like, and it makes this, right? So let's make this, and um, okay. Pakita ko na lang sa tanan. So as an example, we have this A plus B, uh, clean star, and then AB. So we'll have that. So here, NFA graph here. So here's the concatenation here. Concatenation. Ito, right? Concatenation. And we have the clean star, make star here. So we'll just do that. We'll just add new state here and here, and then make a transition, epsilon transition to the end, and then the inner back. Yes. So it's pretty much the same as a Thompson's construction algorithm, just in programming. So how does it read that that um, shunting yard converted string? So as you can see here, that each operator is at the very right in the list, right, or on the string. So you can see here that first it will detect that you want to perform a concatenation, right? You want to perform a concatenation, and then will detect uh, the previous two, the previous two of the okay. So sorry about that. So first, actually, we start from the left here when reading this shunting yarded converted string. So first we have A here. So A is just a symbol. That means you have here a simple two here. Just have this, and the next it will read B, right? We'll read B, and that's also a simple. So just make it this one, right? So the next operator then is plus, right? That means you need to perform union on A and B, where so you add two new states and then you connect them with E transitions. So after that, you also have a new operator here, which is the clean star, right? So which is just this one and that one, right? And then after that, uh, the next symbol is A. So you'll create um, another here uh, kind of representation of NFA for that particular symbol, which is A, and then you need to concatenate those A to the previous element, um, the stack, right? So you have A here, which is this one, right? Then you need to concatenate it this, right? Which it just involves a adding a a epsilon transition from the final state of this, which is this one, the final state of this, which is most likely this one, to the initial state of your A. So the same goes for B here, and then you just connect an epsilon transition from the final state of A to the initial state of B, and then you get the final state as the final state. So this function here is just every single function previously to it's just again tip one lang, and you returns las ang transition function kagang starting state and the ending state. So we have here a function for printing this formatted uh, transition function. So we have this function for visualizing, and this one for extracting all the alphabet for the NFA. Here we have the running code now. We have asking for the regular expression for you know uh, for user input, and then we just extract like every symbol, right? So if you put A B here, it will extract A and B to be used as the alphabet. And then here we have error catching if kung regex NFA to may sala. So what if example you have a unclosed parenthesis, so may error na sa. And here we have just initialization for so that our library can be properly initialized. So here we have the need mo ang set of states, uh, kagang alphabet, transition function, starting state, ending state. So after that, I'm gonna some visualization and sorry, kagari ang testing. And the testing is allows the user to um, input string to test your regular expression. So we can interpret this as a string that can either start with A or B, right? A or B. I mean any number, zero or more A or B's, and but it ends with A B. So you can have any amount of A's and B or B's, but as long as you end on A B, it will return as true, right? It's a valid string. But if you don't, right? If you don't return with A B, so you put in B. Actually, that's not true. My bad. So if you turn with something like BBB, it's false, right? Because you didn't end with a B. Same goes for when. If you put here a new symbol that it doesn't accept, so even if you end with AB, it's still false, right? So this string is I mean this NFA is a proper representation of the regular expression A plus B is clean star AB. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you.